Jacumba Pass. This brutal, boulder-filled stretch of what is now Interstate 8 caused countless breakdowns. Early automobiles went through hell climbing the steep desert grade.
Going up the hill over here, you're going from basically sea level to about 3,000 feet.
Whether the tired jalopies were headed east to Yuma, Arizona, or west to San Diego, chances are they were forced to make a stop here.
They had to let their cars cool down for a little while, and we over here would rip you off while you waited.
This is the Desert View Tower, a historic landmark built on the edge of Imperial County in the 1920s by Bert Vaughn, a wealthy land developer in San Diego.
It originally was just kind of a getaway for him and his friends out in the desert, but he was getting old towards the end and he sold it in the 50s.
The odd-looking tower has been owned and operated as a tourist trap by a few different entrepreneurs over the years. John Schultz is the current tour guide, and his uncle Ben Schultz is the owner, who bought the place back in 2002 and turned it into a yoga and camping retreat.
93 acres, 5 houses, the tower. It's an enormous property.
For a small entrance fee, you can climb the 5-story tower and inspect the oddities inside.
This place has been through 5 or 6 different sets of hands. Everyone had their own idea of what they wanted to do with the place.
The tower itself is kind of a recycling project made from surrounding rock and scavenged wood.
This was actually originally made up of old bits and pieces of the old plank road that used to come through this area.
Fun fact, the road through Jacumba Pass used to be made out of planks of wood. When it was ripped out, the planks were used to build the tower. From the top of the tower, you can see Interstate 8 to the east, and to the west, you can get a good view of Boulder Park. What is Boulder Park?
So it's a series of folk art carvings of animals and monsters that were carved into the rocks by an out-of-work engineer during the Great Depression.
If the rocks look a little odd or misshapen to you, there's a reason for that.
He was paid $1 and a jug of wine to do the work, and that's basically what I'm getting paid today.
If oddly shaped rocks or tall towers aren't enough to get you to pull off the interstate, maybe the UFO repair shop will spark your interest. Yahoo! Yahoo! Coyote's UFO repair shop is not part of the Desert View Tower, but it's another nearby tourist trap worth a visit if you have time.
We're pretty busy once it gets dark.
From the side of Interstate 8 in Jacumba Hot Springs in Imperial County, I'm John Bartell. Hope to see you on the back road.